Okay, let's dive into this. Have you ever been watching a movie and wondered what really makes it so good, so unforgettable? Well, a lot of the time, it's not just the main story you're following, it's the secret weapon working in the shadows, the subplot. We're going to break down how this powerful tool is so much more than a side story. It's pretty much the hidden engine that can make or break your entire screenplay. Our source material kicks things off with this absolutely brilliant metaphor. Just picture your story as this glass, right? The main plot, that's the water. The subplot is the oil. Now, they're separate, they don't exactly mix, but they exist together in the same space, and together they create one complete picture. The truth is, you can't tell the whole story without both of them in there. So, let's really get into this whole water and oil idea. First up, we're going to nail down what a subplot actually is and show you why it's a fundamental building block of your story, not just some optional decoration you can tack on later. Now, the most important thing to get is this. A subplot isn't some random idea that you just force into your script because you think you need one. No, it's an organic offshoot of your main story. It's a narrative that kind of grows naturally as you write, and its main job is to support and deepen that main plot, making the whole story feel way richer and more complete. Okay, so how does this actually work in practice? Well, let's start with what might be the subplot's most vital role, helping you build a complete, three-dimensional character that your audience is actually going to care about. Right, so the main plot, that's what throws your character into some big external conflict. But what about their inner life? Their history, their secrets? The subplot is like a window into that world. It can show us a side of them that the main action just can't, sometimes revealing things that happened long before page one of your script even started. And just look at this contrast here. The main plot is all about what the character does. But the subplot, that's about who they are. It uncovers their fears, their past wounds, their secret hopes. I mean, this is hands down the most efficient tool a writer has to build genuine empathy and compassion with the audience. And here's the crucial takeaway, the real payoff. Developing a character through a subplot isn't some detour, it's a total investment in your story. Because when that richer, more complex character comes back to the main plot, their choices suddenly carry more weight, their actions have more meaning, and the whole story just feels so much more substantial. But a subplot does way more than just build character. It also has this huge structural job to do. You should think of it as the secret architect of your screenplay, shaping the entire flow of your story from behind the scenes. Now, what's really cool is this quote from our source, "An invisible guide." I love that. It frames the subplot as not just another piece of the story, but as a technical tool for you, the writer, working quietly in the background to hold the whole thing together. Just imagine a 100-page script for a second. You can't have nonstop, high-stakes action the whole time. Your audience would just burn out. The subplot is your pacing tool. It's that invisible guide that lets you cut away for a moment, give the audience a chance to breathe, and really control the rhythm so the main story never, ever drags. All right, let's bring this all home. Because when you use it correctly, the subplot isn't just helpful. It can be the very thing that saves a story from feeling flat or incomplete. It is a writer's absolute secret weapon. So when you look at all these functions together, you really start to see the true power of the subplots. It's not just doing one thing. It's weaving through your entire script. It's fixing weaknesses, it's deepening characters, and it's controlling the pace. A perfectly placed subplot is often the one thing that separates a good story from a truly great one. So, as you go work on your own screenplays, I want you to ask yourself this question. What is the story that's running in the shadows? Who is the character it's revealing? And how is it guiding your audience through the world that you've built? Find that, and you've found the heart of your script.